What's up, guys? Jake here. Today I'm testing FIFINE's new AMPLIGAME Stream Deck, and honestly, it's way better than I expected. And let's talk about the box. Honestly, the box is really high quality. I don't know about you, but I love me a good box. Compared to the Elgatos, this box is way better. Let's see what we get inside. Of course, we're greeted with the instructions. Honestly though, this is really good high quality instructions. I wish more companies would include it. It shows you how to do everything step by step and it's in color. Now time for a little SMR action. Let's test these buttons out. They feel really good for the price. They're not as good as Elgato's, but they're really good. Let's take a look around the device. It was made in China. Yes, it was. And you also get a Type-C cable, which has a built-in Type-C to USB adapter, which I think is really good. Not too many companies include that. Now, the screen quality, absolutely amazing for the price. I have no complaints about it. The color is nice, bright, and vibrant, and the contrast isn't too bad either. Now, let's talk about the app. When you first launch it up, this is going to be completely blank, but I want to go over that in a minute. First, we're going to go to the App Store. You click this, launches the App Store. You get the Discover page, which basically shows all of their products. Now, let's talk about plugins. There are a couple plugins that I recommend you download right away. The first one is the most important if you use OBS Studio. It's called OBS Studio plugin by Gablin Games. I hope I didn't butcher it. I also recommend Windows Gizmo by Krabs. This one is not certified, so install it at your own risk. I personally have not found any issues or viruses since I installed it. It gives you a bunch of shortcuts for Windows. Then there's the Times Tool plugin, which comes with a world clock. The only thing about that I don't like, it is only in 24-hour clock. We call it military time in the US. There is no option for a 12-hour clock. It also comes with a stopwatch and a timer. I do have a couple honorable mentions for plugins to install. I personally don't use these, but they are good to mention. That list consists of System Monitor, Weather Curie. It does have a downside. It only shows in Celsius. Memo Note, which allows you to take quick memo notes. Voice Mod, Twitch, Shadow Play, HWin64, Steam Connect, Battery Display. They also support the full Adobe suite. Lastly, they have the Discord plugin. Now for icons. Sadly, the list is very short, as you can tell. But these are the ones I recommend. I recommend Neon Grids, Blade, the Photoshop icon pack, obviously, and icons for designers. Now let's get into the controls. So right now I have a folder for OBS. Let's go to a blank page so I can walk you through this. So actually, before I show you this, let me show you how to update it. You'll just click the settings, device, it has the serial and version number. If you needed to update it, it would be in this window. Okay, so the first one, you can create a folder in which you can put other tools in. So let's just say I want to put these in there. I'm going to click here. I do not have any scenes, so that one's not going to work. But they have previous page and next page. Then you can go to page number. So if I wanted to put a button, just take me all the way back to page 1. That's what this would do. Page indicator, which shows which page you're on. We're on page 3. Brightness, which lets you control the brightness of the screen. You can brighten it or you can darken it. Then dev sleep, which puts the device to sleep. And that's it for the control deck settings. And to get out, you just hit this, takes you back out the folder. Now let's go over the toolbox. They have website, which you can put whatever website you want. You can put where it just take you straight to Google, or let's say you have something like school and you wanted to take you directly to the portal, you can do that. Then hotkey, which is pretty much a hotkey. So let's say I want to control tab. I'll click it and hit control tab. And then when I press it, it does control tab. Then they have hotkey switch, which I'm not really too familiar with. Mouse event, which allows you to move a mouse to a certain X or Y axis. Left click, right click. You can control the wheel, the side buttons. Pretty much anything you need to do with the mouse. If you want to automate it, you can. Then open, you can open a specific folder. So I have it set up on my page. Let's say I need to get to my YouTube videos quick, my YouTube folder. I just press it, takes me right to the folder instantly, no delay. Now let's go back to page 3. You can also have it open apps. If the app doesn't appear on this app list, you can manually add it if you have to. But the app list, you can launch whatever's in the app list. Like I can literally launch right into Call of Duty. If I just press it, it'll start launching it, but I don't want to launch it. Then they have text, which I guess you'll type a message in, and when you press it, okay, that doesn't work. Some of these do not work. It's just to be expected. They are new to this, so. Then they have a password one. You can save your password and you just click it and it'll put it in for you. Multimedia playback, which you can do forwards, pause, play, all the media controls. Now that's audio player, which is basically the same thing. Play, stop, play, replay, loop, stop, and obviously stop audio, that stops it. Okay, so operation flow. So the action flow, it allows you to do more than one action. I personally use it for my alt tabbing, and I'll show you this here. So I have the hotkey, alt tab. Then after 3 seconds after I press it to see, so I'll press it like this, wait 3 seconds, and it'll go right into it. And let's go back to it. And just like that, that's how you do that. I don't know why I changed my icon. Okay, it's back to normal. Okay. And carousel, that's exactly like action flow, except it gives you the option to use one button for other actions. So let's say I want to turn down the brightness, or I want to go to dev sleep. So when I set that on there, it'll switch between the two. And I can hit sleep. Or you can wait a few seconds and it'll switch. I don't use any other one besides action. Action toggle just toggles an action. I highly recommend just using Action Flow. It's the easiest. OBS Studio, they do have it included, but I want to use this. This isn't the plugin that I told you about earlier. I have installed the Discord. So in the Discord section, the Discord tools, you can mute, deafen, voice channel, join a voice channel, text channel, get notified, use the volume control, soundboard, and set up your audio device. Let's get into the one that I use. They do have Streamlabs, which has skip alert, silent alarm, pause alarm, rotating wheel, play credits, empty the jar, change configuration file, pause, volume adjustment, skip, previous, switch request, toggle autoplay, toggle automatic display, switch adjustments, switch to backup list. So this is the one that I use. If you click here, you press the button, and it'll launch you to the website, and it'll give you step by step on how to set up the plugin. And you'll want to do that right when you install it, because it's not going to work right out the box. So let's go ahead and close that. Then you can toggle recording on and off. I'm not going to show you that because I'm recording. You can toggle streaming, the scene selection, and the cool thing about the scene selection is, let's say I want to switch to a different scene. Let me change the scene. Say I want to go to my room. So when you click it, it's going to tell you it's in transition, and when it's blue, it's lets you know that you're in the scene. Let me switch it back. There we go. Selections that you have to change the icons. So you click this. You can select from a local file. I got those from the internet. Or the library where you downloaded them. I personally, this is like my favorite setting. So you can do proportional setting on the screenshots, because you can take a screenshot and it'll use that screenshot. I use this one, just makes it easier. Circular screenshot and around the corner screenshot. So you just click the screenshot. Let's say we want this to be on the button. Then you hit check. And it should load, which for some reason is not loading. Okay, there we go. Guess it was too big. So that's the best way to do it. If you have a picture open and you want to do that, I just do that. So then you can scene transition adjustment to change the adjustment for those transitions. Visible items, toggle mute, audio unmute, fader. As you can tell, they have literally everything that you can do in OBS, which is why I highly recommend this plugin. Then you can do system monitor. If you download the system monitor plugin, let's say I want to see how much my memory is. It's at 29%. You can also change the colors. The one thing I don't like about it is if you put a number or a title, it doesn't work. So you can just hit this, just take it all away. So if you don't want a title, you just click here and do not show title. You can do CPU usage, CPU temp, the frequency, the package power. Oh, okay, that shows how many watts you're pulling. You can see your internet speed, your hard disk, how much space you have free, and you can choose each disk that you have. GPU temps, GPU frequency, core usage for this GPU, and the memory usage for the GPU. You can see all of that on your screen, which is really cool. If you want to have a page straight dedicated to that. Now for the time options, we're on time. Unfortunately, like I said, you can't change it from 24-hour. It's just stuck that way, so I won't be using it. Or you can just do LED just like that. You can change it where you can do day of the week. That does not work in LED mode. You want to leave it on this one. And it'll show you the month and time on this one. Then timer. It's exactly what it is. It's a stopwatch. So if I press it, it'll begin counting. And you just press it again and stop. Then there's the countdown, which I call it the timer. So let's say I want it for, you can set it for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, or custom. And this is by seconds. So if you want us to go for a minute, I know they already have it preset, but it would be 60 seconds. So let's just do it for 3 seconds because it actually makes noise. So you'll click it. And it'll make the noise, let you know. So if you're in a study session and you're anything like me and you can just study all day and don't take breaks, that's been coming in real handy for me. Then this is the Windows gizmos. You can host notification, clear all notifications. Windows speech recognition, empty the recycle bin, magnify, zoom in, zoom out. You can exit the magnifier app. You can move one application to another. So let's say you're playing a game. I have my TV right next to me to the left and I have my monitor. I mostly game on the monitor, but sometimes I want to just lay in my bed and play from my bed on the TV. I can just move it to the left. It'll be right over there. And I can play from the bed. Then you can move it to the right, which my booth is to the right, so I could send the application to my booth. So like Pro Tools, I can send Pro Tools right over there. You can minimize all windows or applications except for the active app. You can launch Task Manager, look at the clipboard history, which I have not gotten that one to work. You can toggle desktop, so it'll take you right to desktop. So let's just do that. So we'll click it, trade in desktop. And if you click it again, it'll bring everything back up. You can shut it down. You can cancel your shutdown, reboot. You can put it to sleep. Now, the only thing about the reboot, shutdown, and putting it to sleep is you have to press the power button on your computer or your keyboard or mouse. You can't just press the button again because the FIFINE device will be turned off. You can lock it, sign out, close or kill an application. You can launch the on-screen keyboard. You can rotate the display to the right. So apparently that one does not work. Yes, some of these do not work. You can close your virtual desktop. You can switch desktops. Capture screenshots. You can capture the full screen. You can even bring up the emoji panel. There it goes right down here. Let me minimize that. You can toggle HDR on all monitors, on or off. Show or hide desktop icons. So that's like if your desktop is like really dirty, like mine is. I'll do it just real quick. So you click it. Okay. It does not work now. It was working earlier. Then under useful notes, you can set it to where you can remember things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Let's just put another number title. And when you click it, it'll launch memo note. And you can also record. And there's nothing to do, but that'll be where you can record and check off everything that you've done on your to-do list. And battery display. I could not get it to work with my FlyDigi controller. I don't know if you have to plug it in directly or not. I don't like plugging in my controller, so I'm not gonna do that. But has other devices. I guess you just randomly click till you find your device on this one. I do not have any Razer devices, so I can't show you that, but it does work with the Logitech. If you have more than one Logitech device, you can just click this. I want to go to my keyboard, I can do that. Or you can just have both up. So that's the keyboard and then the mouse. Now that's it for the app. Let's move on to the next. Here, I'm just demonstrating how responsive it is. And it's very responsive. Quick, you press the button, you're there. It's not as fast as the Elgato, but it's not much slower either. Okay, now we're at the end of the video, the part everybody probably skipped to. I'm going to discuss my likes, dislikes, and whether I recommend it. Now let's get into it. I love the fact that it comes in at only $65.99 and the price does fluctuate. I got mine for $59.99. I like the display, it looks very sharp and crisp. I like how highly customizable and the fact it comes with 15 keys, unlike Elgato's budget device, the Elgato Neo, which only comes with 8 keys. I don't like that some of the apps don't work, which I know can be updated via software, so it's an easy fix. The buttons can be improved on. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. Now, do I recommend it? Absolutely, especially if you're looking into Stream Decks but don't want to pay Elgato's steep premiums. In my opinion, this is the best budget Stream Deck out, and I can't wait to see how well it ages and what improvements are made. This has been Jake from Jake's Homelab. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.